Hello YouTube world, this is Alex the Gaming Teacher, and welcome back to Let's Play God of War 1. As you're watching this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. The last episode we got out of the underworld area, came back here, Temple of Oracle, been pretty much damaged to the max. Not really, but this could be the final episode because I think we're about to take on Ares, the final boss. So you know what I'm going to do here is, because I was disappointed that I'm probably not going to have enough to level up. Obviously I have enough to level up Medusa's magic, but I can tell you right now, I'm never going to be using it. It's just certainly going to be pointless anyways in the final boss fight. Actually, everything else could be useful, but not Medusa's, that's for sure. And you know what? Now I'm just thinking about it. It's also really disappointing that I didn't get to level up my magic one more time, because then I only have room for 2. I feel like there would probably be room for 3 attacks from Hades. Whatever. Maybe it'll be enough for 1 Poseidon attack. Otherwise, let's just use Zeus's for the rest. Oh, speaking of which, I don't even... let me just go back, see if there any way I can restore my magic again, like get back. I want to get back up. There, I should not have jumped down. Oh, maybe there is a way to get back up. Okay, brilliant. Well, it better not be more enemies, though. I don't know why I'm hearing some... Oh, come on, why is this thing loading? Maybe that's just the game. I mean, they put so much into this game to actually know what date and time I'm playing this at. Not to mention the time zone. I'm like, I didn't expect that from a PS2 game. Okay, here it is. Make sure we get magic. Alright. Now we are ready to roll. Make sure I enter with Hades magic. I'll probably just use it only for in desperation. We'll see how it is. I mean, you guys saw that fight against the Minotaur. That big giant one. That was so much easier than like almost all these enemies we've been fighting. I don't think Ares will be as easy as that, but who knows? We'll see how much of a challenge it'll be. Okay, now if I die, I guess I'm gonna have to save the game after I get that. Oh, are you serious? Well, good to know then. Okay. Alright, this probably is gonna be it here.
Kratos had traversed the desert of lost souls, bested the deadly traps of Pandora's temple, and escaped Hades itself. There was but one task left.
Zeus! Do you see now what your son can do? You cast your favor on Athena, but her city lies in ruins before me. And now, even Pandora's box is mine. Would you have me use it against Olympus itself?
Kratos returned even from the underworld.
Is this the best you can do, Father? You send a broken mortal to defeat me, the god of war?
After thousands of years, Pandora's box was finally opened. The power of the gods unleashed.
You are still just a mortal. Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
You have no idea what a true monster is, Kratos.
What the heck? Okay. Oh boy, this is not gonna end well. Look at how much damage he's already taken. Oh boy, alright. Look at that guy. Are you serious? Well then. What the? Oh shoot. Oh, what the heck? Oh shoot.
Why do you resist me, Spartan? You have already lost, Spartan!
Oh, what the? Oh my gosh. Seriously?
Advance and embrace your death, mortal. You are no warrior.
Oh. Dang it.
You test my patience, Spartan! Why do you resist me, Spartan?
Oh my gosh, I don't understand though. It's like.
Feel the rage that hides your blades, Kratos.
Ugh. What?
I have taught you many ways to kill a mortal, Kratos. Flesh that burns, bones that break. But to break a man's spirit is to truly destroy him. Do you recognize this place, Spartan? The location of your greatest failure? Perhaps there is a chance you can undo the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for the past 10 years had now taken form and substance. His past stood before him.
Kratos! What's happening? Where are we?
By the gods, can this be real?
What the heck?
Daddy!
Ares! There is nothing you can put in my way to stop me! I will save my family!
What the? Oh shoot, what? Oh man. What? That's it, I just... What the fudge? Ugh. goodness. What the fudge? Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh my gosh, there's someone up there. Oh. Okay, that's bad. Don't tell me I have to... Oh, okay. Are you able to grab them though? Come on, man. Jeez. What the fudge? What the heck am I supposed to... What does circle here do? Keep circle pressed to hug. Oh my gosh. What the... Why the hell did he fall down again? I don't understand. Maybe I should wait until the whole place gets destroyed before using the magic. God, this part already seems more difficult than Ares, like... Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well... Come on, man. So that's what happens. The thing gets just... Oh, man, and they're gonna try to knock me over. Jeez. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, but what the heck? Oh my gosh. No. And I'm a goner. What the fudge? Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Wait, what? Ugh. Oh my gosh, I thought I succeeded. Yeah, I don't know how the heck to get through this. What's the best attacks to use? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was actually better than. Okay, what the heck? I wanted you to grab him instead. What? Grab? I want more magic. Oh my gosh, how many magic do I need? Okay. This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to... Oh my gosh. Oh, this is not cool. This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to win? Yeah, and they died, of course.
I couldn't stop them. They were too strong.
Oh my gosh, this is insanely difficult. Yeah, so you're not going to be hearing much commentary here because... Unfortunately, I don't even have full magic. It's like, oh my gosh, he cannot. Okay, I'm not trying to hug her now. No, 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 get away. Okay, maybe I should wait until that one on the side comes. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. No, get back up there. What the heck? Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm not trying to heal you. Yeah, man, I really could have used that boost in magic. Ugh, what the fudge? Oh my gosh. No! Dang it, what are you doing? I need more magic quickly. Okay, that's it. I don't understand how the... This is ridiculous. This is too much. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I couldn't stop them. They were too strong.
I can't understand how long this is gonna take. Yeah, more health too would have helped. This is gonna take forever. I really don't know what to do. Fortunately, this doesn't cause a chain reaction. Dang it. Oh boy, this is already getting worse. What the fudge? Oh my gosh. Man. Oh gosh, I don't know the strategy for this. Okay, but I'm low on health too. This is the issue. Oh, look at that. She already died. Wonderful.
I couldn't stop them. They were too strong.
I did not see this happening. This is what's going to be so difficult. Oh man. It's like, yeah, the fight against Ares was nothing compared to this. I don't know what the strategy is. Well, the one thing is just getting away from her. See, unfortunately, when I press circle, yeah, there's no way. They're gonna still tap from all angles. You know what would really help though is if they just moved instead of just standing still. Ugh, so many of them. Jeez. Alright, that's enough. No, don't heal again. Come on. Okay, do the Hades thing again. Problem that has cost so much magic. Come on, grab him. Okay, let's try this again. I think we're in good shape so far. But I'm not gonna say anything. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. No wonder I see on them those blades. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. What the fudge? Okay, come on, I need one more Hades attack here. Come on, let's... No, stop. Oh my gosh, how many of them are there? This has got to be the end.
Kratos had done the impossible. He had saved his family.
I don't know how I did that, but...
Kratos, please take us home.
Do you see, God of War? You took them once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot save them, Kratos. You gave them up in your quest for ultimate power. There is a price to pay for everything you gain.
Not that price. I didn't want them to die.
No price is too high for what I offered.
And you rejected me.
Oh, God!
Now, you will have no power.
No magic! All that is left for you is death!
Oh, not again.
You should have joined me, Kratos. Should have been stronger.
By the gods.
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
I still have allies in Olympus, Ares. Now, you will see how strong I am.
Oh boy. What?
You cannot defeat me, Spartan.
What the heck am I supposed to do here? It's a different weapon. Oh shoot. What? That's it?
Remember, Kratos. It was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
I haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
Ooh.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more.
So just one stab kills him. Oh, interesting. Unbelievable though, that last part was super easy compared to all those
The
Kratos.
city had been saved and would thrive again. The same could not be said for Kratos, for as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. It would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans. Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate...
Alright, so, had a little technical issues with the game, so apparently it could be part of the reason because I bought it as used. So every time you go to that part that I just cut off, it always just freezes, which kind of sucks because then the thing is, if that's how the game is, it's never going to allow me to make my final save, so I can technically have never beaten the game. But if you could just go onto YouTube and see others doing their walkthrough, and all that really happens afterwards. So after Athena talks, was Kratos just basically takes his throne, and that's it. There's like nothing more to it. So you just take your final save, and then you basically officially beat the game. However, the unfortunate thing now is, let me point out something here. If you go to treasures, there's this list of all these things here, and a bunch of them just say you have to finish the game. So that's of course there, but like credits, well, yeah, deleted levels though. So that's something that would have been really interesting. So there's some levels that they were going to be in the game, but they just took out. Have no idea what that's going to look like though, because you have to beat the game, of course. But there's that. The evolution of Kratos. See how the levels were designed. So see how the monsters were designed. Then there's God mode. So you have to beat the game if you want to do the difficult. Honestly, I don't think I would ever attempt God mode. I'm just, that was just a big mess that I was in. Character graveyard, know that. And then this one here, 10 rooms, 10 challenges, also very interesting. You can also just watch all the cutscenes. And this stuff, it's like a bunch of things. It's like, wow, but you have to beat the game, unfortunately. So, I would just like to briefly just talk about the game a little bit, how I felt about it and all. I usually do that when the credits are playing, but I'll just have to have it over here. So, yeah, this game I always considered to be epic. I've only played, this is the second time I played it. What I just found really bizarre is that the boss fights were much easier, much easier than basically everything else, at least. So like you saw that final battle there when I took Ares, man, he was destroyed in an instant. But then when I had to defeat all those clone Kratos, whatever you want to call them, that was a very difficult one. One thing I didn't even realize was I could have actually used the rage attack, which I should have thought about, because if I do it, then that means I could just constantly spam away with the Hades magic. But anyways, though, it's a really good game though, so totally recommend it. This is obviously like an old one though, so you guys are probably thinking, well, I don't own PS2 anymore. But if you guys do have a PS2, it's probably lingering around on Amazon somewhere. I would totally recommend it. The reason I started this series again, this is God of War 4. I haven't played that or the third one, but I do intend to, so those will be blind runs. And I'm not sure how difficult they are, so I'll probably check that out to see which one is more difficult than the other. What I do remember though is God of War 2, the sequel to this, I enjoyed it a lot more. It's like there's way more boss fights. I think he has more weapons, the same amount of magic I believe, but even more weapons he can use. It was very good. So as far as I know between the two, this one was great, but the second one, I'm looking forward to that. So that'll be in the future. But yeah, just think about what's to come. So let's see, I just finished my Uncharted 2 series, so I'm thinking about on the PS4, I'm looking at either going with Uncharted 3, because that's part of a package, or there's also Kingdom Hearts, so I'm going to think about, there's so many of them I want to consider going to the Chain of Memories now, so that's the second one. And I'm also still trying to wrap up I'm pretty close to finishing it, but the FIFA tournament, so just check out for that stuff. Once again with this game though, the music, that's also something too. I feel like I thought I recognized the music. I think the music in the second one I even enjoyed more. This music was great. It's the first game though, so it's like nothing more to say. But yeah, I'm trying to think else. What else? Yeah, it's really disappointing though that I think it would have been much. I would have if I had the more health and magic. I just can't believe that I skipped that part. But then again, they didn't make it obvious. So I think I remember though, it was like that place where when I was spinning and there was like something that had like muse keys. It's whatever, beat the game anyways, and obviously it's not gonna allow me to save that, but you guys saw, Ares got killed, the game is over. So yeah, just gonna close this out here. Thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed this series and the episode, whatever it is, please give it a like. I really would appreciate that, so if you give it a like and also subscribe to my channel. Just let me know in the comments what games. I think I already gave a list, so if you're thinking about what games do I have, you could just like, put that in the comments and then I'll just give it away. But just let me know which ones you would rather see. Sooner than later, I got a whole list for the PlayStations basically. That's basically my like main console. And yeah though, so just let me know. But otherwise, thank you guys once again. It's been an interesting series here, this playlist. But thank you guys once again, and see you soon.